Arizona well out ahead of it in the high pressure and warm air out ahead of this storm. And look at all this moisture crushing the California drought. And things are a mess out there with heavy rain coming down around Lake Tahoe upon feet and feet of snow. Remember when we had that happen here back in, what was it, 2009? It was a mess. And that's what's going on in California right now also, with lots of mudslides and things like that. That storm will move in here in a much weakened state come Saturday time frame. This is the pattern out there today. Trough of low pressure, big storm in the jet stream moving into California. Out ahead of it, that warm air building into the western portion of the United States. In fact, if you went around the entire globe, you'd see this kind of pattern. Trough ridge, all the way around the entire globe, with the cold air diving in out of the south and the warm air from the south heading to the north, trying to balance out around the globe. Of course, what it never does, but that's the job of a mid-latitude storm, to bring that cold air down from the north and to transport that warm air up from the south, try to balance things out. All right, today in Flagstaff, we were in the warm air for sure, 63 degrees, just 1 degree off of record 64 degrees, which is just a couple years ago, back in 2015. We're looking pretty good in the precipitation category. Here's the storm system with all that moisture moving into California. It's been a huge winter out west, and they're kind of getting over it with a lot of my friends that are out there, although it's been a great drought buster. This storm system will eventually make its way in for us come Saturday. We're in for one more warm day. Let's take a look at the California drought really briefly. We're looking at the drought map. Notice much in Northern California, no colors. And just briefly to take a look at this, 95% of the state was in a moderate drought a year ago, now only about 50%. 82% of the state a year ago was in severe drought, now only 11%, and extreme drought less than 1% of the state compared to 61% a year ago. And the only really exceptional drought here in California is right around Santa Barbara. But if we check in with this in another week or so after the next storm cycle, it's going to be gone. How about our Arizona drought? We're looking much better, and we haven't seen much change over the last year. We have about 55% of the state in yellow, abnormally dry, moderate drought, 14% of the state. We're looking pretty good for around the Flagstaff region here with no drought right now. Okay, tomorrow that storm system starts to make its way down the California coast. We're a little breezy. The warm air starts to shift a little bit to the east, but we're warm, way warm once again tomorrow. Not quite as warm as today. Saturday, the storm system drops into Southern California, and a cold front moves into Arizona. We'll see rain develop right away through the day on Saturday. Snow levels above 7,500 feet. Saturday night, snow levels down around 6,500 feet. A little bit of snow Saturday night into Sunday. I'm thinking just an inch or so maybe in Flagstaff. Sunday, the thing cuts off and just wobbles. Sunday and Monday possibly bring some wraparound moisture and some more snow showers throughout the day on Sunday, with maybe another inch or two, mainly from Flagstaff south and east. And then Monday continues with a little bit of precipitation into the White Mountain region. Okay, overnight tonight, 34 degrees, partly cloudy and mild. We're mild because we're in a super warm air mass. Also, we have some cloud cover, which also helps keep us on the mild side. Tomorrow, 61 degrees, way above that average for this time of year of 44, and we will become breezy through the day and partly cloudy as well. 74 in Sedona tomorrow, 70 in Prescott. Warmer temperatures for areas that are usually trapped in a little bit of the colder air. Once you get the wind coming in, we're going to warm things up in Page a few degrees, warm things up in Winslow, as that wind helps mix in some of that warm air where some of the cooler air has been trapped in some of the valley and canyon locations. Otherwise, most locations coming down a couple of degrees. Okay, here's a look at the extended forecast for us here. Saturday, I think it's rain through much of the day, turning to a little bit of snow, probably around sunset or somewhere thereabouts on Saturday evening, with snow showers continuing into Sunday, and temperatures start to rebound a little bit, but still a little cool going into next week.